Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's the boy Awareness coming back with you guys with another video on what the best builds for this victim would possibly be. And today we're going to go ahead and get right into Sonny because not everyone likes to play Sonny, and I'm just trying to shed some light on my mains right here because he is definitely slept on right now, and it's kind of disrespectful. So what we're going to do is we're going to get right into it again. You know I love the perk Choose Flight. We all know what this does at this point if you've seen the other videos. Again, you're going to have 4 stamina bars. Again, another question I asked previous is why would you not want to put this perk on, especially for the man Sonny, okay? The man is an absolute demon on the feet. Flash McGordon, you know the vibes. This guy just cannot be touched, cannot be caught if played correctly. Okay, so with this perk, you're definitely going to have one base kit stamina bar. Comes with the game, comes with you. It's just there. Okay, just don't need to ask any questions. It's just there. And with this perk, you get 3 more into them, so you got like 3 in your pocket ready to go. And next perk, let's hop right into it, is Jumpstart. What Jumpstart does is stamina consumption on dashing is reduced by 50%. So let's just think about that for a second, okay? If you tie this perk in, and now you got this jump start where your stamina consumption on dashing is reduced by 50%. Now we all say, I already said that we have 4 stamina bars, but with this perk, that first stamina bar is not going nowhere. It takes literally a century and a half to get depleted. So with this perk and these 2 perks together, you're literally running for the whole game, and you're just never stopping. There's just no way you can run out of all this choose flight without purposely doing it or without leaving the game. You can literally run around in circles for like a good 5 minutes, and you still got 1 stamina bar on standby. So this perk is definitely a necessity for Sonny right here. And with the third perk that I'm going ahead and tie in, we're going to go ahead and add it in, Stunt Double. What Stunt Double does is receive less damage when jumping out of windows, climbing down wells, and you get back on your feet after doing so. Damage received after doing all that is 70% less. So say you jump out the window in Family House, the front window. When you jump out that window and you bust through the glass, you're looking at like maybe half health to 35, somewhere in that range, 35 to 50 HP left on your bar. But with this perk right here, you're only losing 30% of your health. You are still pretty much full. You can still take some hits. You can make it to the well. You can make it to the back of the garden, no problem. And with these 2 perks right here, you're definitely getting somewhere, okay? You're definitely going to get somewhere with all these 3 perks tied in together. And if you jump down a well, like it says in the description, you're going to get right back up. You're going to be in animation still, but your guy is already moving while you're in animation. Like, you can still take off running while the animation is still going of you trying to get back on your feet. And that's why I think this perk is going to be the best perks you could possibly put on my man Sonny. So let's hop down to the attributes. We go ahead and throw in toughness because this guy is not the strongest, okay? He's definitely not your strongest type of guy. You know what I mean? He definitely gets slaughtered like Connie in just a millisecond. So I go ahead and throw some toughness on there. You could definitely max out the endurance as well if you feel like you just can't be touched at all any form of way. Endurance is going to help you just save those stamina bars. It's really not necessary just because you have 4. You have another perk to tie in to make sure your stamina bars don't get depleted as fast. So you can definitely throw it into endurance if you like. But me personally, I want to make sure my man Sonny can take a lot more hits than base kick. Because if we take this all the way down, he's at 15, and that doesn't look too good. That just doesn't look too good. So we're gonna go ahead and bring that right on back up. So I put my main at 30, and I definitely threw into put some more into proficiency just because my man Sonny, when he has to hop on a gate, he is that thing is just not moving. So if you run into a safety pin, cook, you're not. There's just I don't see you opening that lock, especially if it's a good team you're going against. That I don't think you're not getting any luck. So again, my man Sonny is not a character you're gonna want to use if you're looking to do just regular escapes. He's definitely a special escape type of victim, and that means fuse, valves. I guess that's it. So just fuse and valves is just what you're gonna be looking for when you play Sonny. If you have to do a gate, that's why I threw proficiency in there just to speed up the process just a little bit, not too much, because I care more about my toughness and everything else, and being able to move. And with his free wall hacks he comes with because of his ability, you're going to be able to see everything anyways, which is nice. So I go ahead and threw some of my points into proficiency just to speed up some lock gates, like basement doors. I don't want to be on the basement doors forever. So stuff like that. So let's go ahead and hop over to his main ability. So what I did is I did shorter cooldown because you're gonna want to have your wall hacks at at all times. You know what I mean? Whenever, if you don't know, if you're coming up from basement, you're gonna want to pop your ability to see who's around, to see which way you can go, etc., etc. And then for I increased range because who wouldn't want more range on their wall hacks? Okay, like the like who just wouldn't want that? You know, you get to see farther through walls. I'm gonna need that. And another one is all knowing. Now this is the one you are going to want. This one's okay, not really. The quicker recharge rate, don't even worry about it. Increased range, don't even worry about it because you got enough range from this one, and it's only a 10% more increase, which is nice, but it's not as nice as this one. So you get a 35% range increase. None of these stack, so you can't. There's no point in just trying to stack these. So that's why I only went with level 2. And quicker recharge rate. I don't think I'm burning through it as much. I mean, maybe to each their own on their playstyle, but I don't think quicker recharge rate is the way to go. All knowing is the way to go. And why this is the one I choose is because it lets players identify a noise was made by another victim or a family member. And what that means, whenever you go into your ability, you're going to see two colors. You're going to see orange and you're going to see blue. Blue is your teammates. Orange is the family members and or grandpa. You could definitely see where grandpa is sitting in this ability, so you know if you want to hop out of a slit or you want to go through a door, you know grandpa's not on the other side to blow your cover as well. Because whenever you get too close to grandpa, your aura gets ripped and your location is just totally blown. Like you are just no longer hidden. They're gonna be coming after you. They're hawking you down. So all knowing is the way to go to give you just a little bit of more of information. And so with all that being said, let's go ahead and hop over to the skill tree to let you guys know which way I went. And some of these perks are random, so maybe sometimes you're going to have to respect your build a little bit. It might be tedious, it might not be. It might be your first pull, it might be your 20th pull, who knows. But I went straight up. I went straight up, right, and this is where Jumpstart is as well. You got your choose flight right here, and I'm going to go up it to stunt double. And before I move on to any further till we get into the video, I just want to show you guys another build that I use just for safety measures, just for shits and giggles, for like if I'm playing on Slaughterhouse or a gas station where I'm not really jumping out of a window, where I'm not needing jump start. This is my second build I play on because I only use jump start mainly for just family house, just because like I like to make that window jump. So let's hop over to our second build that I like to use, and you guys can be more than welcome to use this as well. And you're going to see the exact same perks, choose flight and jumpstart. These two perks are the key components to making Sonny who he is. And I go ahead and threw back some bounce back better. I know it's only level 2, we're working on it. But after you get this to level 3, healing items used on you are 40% more effective, counts for being healed and healing yourself. So what that means, if you use a little dinky little health pot, that thing is gonna feel like a big health pot. Like you can go around and looking for the little health pots that might not give you so much health, but when you tie this perk in, it's gonna feel like a big pot. Like you're gonna get more health out of the little pots than you would if you didn't have this perk on it, and you're just gonna notice it. Again, the main ability is still the same. It's going to be the same on every build. You can't change it. If you change it on one build, it's going to change for every build possible. So just keep that in mind. You can't go to build 3 and respect this. It's whatever you put on this on your first build, it's going to overlap to all your builds as well. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, this is the build that we have for our second build. I usually only use these two builds because this is all Sonny needs. But like I said, choose flight and jumpstart are the two perks you're going to absolutely need to make Sonny who he is. So without that being said, we're going to hop right into the video. I'm going to show you guys how this build looks in action, and we're just going to have a good time, all right? I hope I see you guys in the next one, and just remember that I do stream on twitch.tv, so come on over. The name is the same as the YouTube, so it's going to be twitch.tv/awareness, and I hope I see you guys in the next one. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, let's get it. Okay, so we got family house right now. We got the build on, we got the jump start, we got the choose flight, and we got the stunt double. So let's get right into it. Gotta find ourselves a nice little tool pick. Open. Thanks. Don't really care about being quiet, so we're just gonna go ahead and wake up grandpa because we don't really care about that. Like I said, the man Sonny is pretty much close to being uncatchable, so while I'm in basement, feels like my strong suit with all the crawl spaces in the slits, so I think I should get through. Cook heard me, that's fine though. Alright, now that that's unlocked, let's go ahead and grab ourselves another tool real quick. So with this build right here, this is what I like to say, this is like the perfect build. This is why I would like to use stunt double on this map, just because we're about to hit that window jump and be out of here. We got ourselves a nice little tool pick, so we only gotta make a stop when we're out of there. Alright, we got one right there. This is that level 3 main ability I was telling you guys about, and that's why it's so nice. Alright, come on, cook, come on, cook. Let me see if I can get you. Alright, and I think that's gonna be the distance I needed. Close that up, get some stamina back too because of it. Go ahead and grab that health pot, because why not? And look at the health, and that's because of stunt double lost absolutely no health, and that's because of stunt double. And I'm running while still in animation, and that's why I like to use stunt double right there. And look at the stamina just not being consumed right there. So we're gonna go ahead and just kick the generator, call it a day. And we see how we have 3 stamina bars still and stunt double. We're gonna just make our way through. And Cook, I don't know what you're doing. 360. I'm out of there. He got spun. Good hit. But he cannot catch me. We just burnt through our first stamina bar after all that running. And that's a G. He knows he can't catch me. And that is why we use this build right here. Stunt double and jump star and choose flight are just a really good perk for this reason only. Look at that. Just look at that. Go ahead and put some health on just for the shits and giggles. Boom. And we're out of there. Just that easy. Just that easy. That's how you do it.